Wrestling fans, I have a major news story for you. Absolutely major news story for you. WWE has announced, Eric Bischoff, you're out. And Bruce Prichard, you're in. WWE has announced that Bruce Prichard has replaced Eric Bischoff as the executive director of Friday Night SmackDown. We're going to be going over that today, right here on the podcast. Stay tuned in, wrestling fans, for this edition of News and Rumors. You know, wrestling fans, I was prepared to come on here and kind of gripe about Eric Bischoff not being the executive director of WWE anymore on SmackDown. I was prepared to, because, quite frankly, Eric Bischoff would fit that role great. Absolutely fit that role great as far as bringing some attitude, bringing some things back to the WWE that we have not seen in quite some time. He would fit a certain role. He would bring a certain style back, I do believe, wrestling fans, that we have not seen in quite some time. Something that the WWE Universe needs to see. So I was prepared to. But then I stepped back and I waited. And I actually thought this out. Thought it out from top to bottom. Why? Why on earth is Eric Bischoff, one of the greatest minds in the history of professional wrestling, gone from the WWE? Now, quite frankly, I think it's easy to put together. WWE hired him for two reasons. Number one, to make a splash when they announced it a while back. You all remember when they did. Him and Paul Heyman as the executive directors of Raw and SmackDown. And number two, to help finalize and get better connections and things like that, SmackDown with Fox. After all, what is Eric Bischoff's specialty? Television. It's television. That's what he's in right now. Doing TV stuff. Right? So, what does WWE do? They hire him to come do that. And what happens? They have two shows and they hit him out the door. That is what it looks like to me. And they put Bruce Prichard in to take his place. Somebody that's also, real close to Vincent Kenny McMahon. Now, wrestling fans, do I think Bruce Prichard is a bad person for this role? No, I do not, wrestling fans. Bruce Prichard taking Eric Bischoff's spot is not a horrible place for this role. Yes, I do think that he's going to be a yes man more so than Eric Bischoff would. But Bruce Prichard would bring more stuff to the table, different stuff to the table than what we have been seeing. I mean, let's just be honest. And he has one of the best minds in the business, in the history of the business, by far. Bruce Prichard does. Whether it's creativity for stories, whether it's a superstar's personality, whatever, he could help out with it. So I'm not going to complain about that. But it irks me a little bit that Eric Bischoff, 2 weeks after SmackDown's been on Fox, he's gone already. I mean, seriously. He's already gone. Now, I haven't seen a report about what all has taken place that has led up to his leaving. I just know that WWE announced that Eric Bischoff has been replaced with Bruce Prichard as an executive director of Friday Night SmackDown. I saw that tweet. That tweet came to my phone. And that kind of irks me. And when you put all those things together, it only makes sense, wrestling fans. Now, it could be just the fact that Eric Bischoff doesn't want to be on the road every single week. It could just be that. I mean, after all, when you're executive director and you have to do creative stuff and things of that nature, Eric Bischoff just might not want to go to SmackDown every single Friday live. It could be that. On the other hand, there's just something that's telling me that WWE just used Eric Bischoff to help connect Fox with SmackDown and WWE, and then they just let him go. And they didn't want his creative style to get into the actual show itself. How pathetic. Seriously. How pathetic. I'll wait. I'll see the report. And once I see the report, I will do a follow-up about this story. Once I see something that comes out. Okay, wrestling fans, as of right now, that's all I know about it. And it's, I don't know, it's just making me want to cringe a little bit. But y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Make sure you become a subscriber today. Make sure you hit that bell for all notifications. Make sure you leave me a like, comment, and everything down below. And go back and watch anything that you missed on the channel. Plus, this is very important. Tune in to all the stuff that's coming up this week. And on the road and the SmackDown review this Friday. Jason Funny will be a part of all of it. And I've heard that he cracks some people up. So if you like any of that stuff, make sure you leave that a like too. Plus, go subscribe to his channel as well. KJLW42. Yes, KJLW42. And yes, that stands for his age. He won't like me saying that, but I don't care. Anyway, until I see you again, catch you on the other side.